The untold story of George Washington, the man who created America. Before America became the most powerful nation in the world, before the White House, before freedom, there was one man who refused to give up. A farmer's son, a fearless warrior, a leader who changed history forever. This is the incredible story of George Washington, the first president of the United States, and the man known as the father of America. A boy with big dreams, George Washington was born on February 22, 1732, in Virginia. At that time, America did not exist as a country. It was controlled by Great Britain. George grew up on a farm surrounded by forests and rivers. Life was not easy. When he was only 11 years old, his father died. Suddenly, young George had to become stronger and more responsible. Unlike many wealthy boys, he did not receive a fancy education, but he loved learning. He studied maps, nature, and mathematics. Soon he became a land surveyor, traveling through dangerous wilderness at a very young age. Little did he know these adventures were preparing him to lead a nation one day. The young soldier, as tensions grew between Britain and France in North America, George Washington joined the military. Tall, brave, and disciplined, he quickly became known as a fearless leader. During the French and Indian War, Washington survived deadly battles, harsh winters, and even bullets flying through his coat. Many soldiers believed destiny was protecting him. His courage made him famous throughout the colonies. But an even bigger war was coming. America wants freedom. By the 1770s, the American colonies were angry with British rule. The British government imposed heavy taxes and controlled the people unfairly. The colonies wanted freedom. In 1775, the American Revolutionary War began. George Washington was chosen to lead the Continental Army. But there was one huge problem: America's army was weak. The soldiers were hungry, tired, poorly trained, and outnumbered by the mighty British Empire. Many people believed America would lose, but George Washington refused to surrender. The night that changed history, one freezing Christmas night in 1776, Washington made a bold decision. While snow and ice covered the Delaware River, he secretly led thousands of soldiers across the dangerous water in darkness. The mission seemed impossible, but early the next morning, Washington launched a surprise attack against enemy forces in Trenton, New Jersey. America won. That victory changed everything. For the first time, the people believed independence was possible. George Washington became the symbol of hope, the birth of a nation after years of bloody battles, sacrifice, and determination. America finally defeated Britain in 1783. The United States of America was born. George Washington could have taken unlimited power for himself. Some people even wanted him to become king, but he shocked the world. Instead of becoming a ruler, he stepped down peacefully and returned home. His honesty made him greater than any king. America's first president in 1789, George Washington was unanimously elected as the first president of the United States. The new nation was fragile and divided. Washington worked day and night to unite the country and create a stable government. He established traditions that every future president would follow. Even after becoming the most powerful man in America, Washington remained humble and disciplined. After serving 2 terms, he stepped down voluntarily, proving that democracy mattered more than power. That decision shaped the future of the United States forever. Ending on December 14, 1799, George Washington passed away at his home in Virginia. America mourned the loss of its greatest hero. Today, his face appears on the $1 bill, and the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., carries his name. More than 200 years later, George Washington is still remembered as the man who built America through courage, sacrifice, leadership, and honor. His story proves that one determined person can change the world forever.